Would you rather be a powerful man or a weak, lonely boy? Modern society is teaching men to become girls and girls to become men. Try to remember in school when your female teacher gave you a gold star for shutting up, sitting still, and being a good boy. But when you revealed your true masculine nature, such as competition, wrestling with other boys, and climbing trees, you were lectured and forced to stop. We were taught at an early age that masculinity is toxic and girls should rule the world. If you disagreed, you are called a misogynist and canceled. Sadly, because of this brutal brainwashing, even though men make up less than half of the world population, they make up 80% of suicide. Brothers, the path to undoing this dark betrayal on masculinity will not be easy. We created this channel to fight back against modern society. If you want to be in the top 1% of men, subscribe to this channel and join this movement. Let's discuss 5 crucial things that will turn boys into men. Number 1. Win the war over the 3 weapons. The puppet masters controlling the world behind the scenes have made it nearly impossible for the modern man to succeed. They have created 3 wicked weapons for men to fight that are nearly undefeatable. These weapons are prawn, video games, and fast food. I need you to listen very closely and think. These 3 weapons attack the 3 core areas that make a man. Prawn attacks the man's mind. When you fall in love with pixels and fake conquest, your innate masculine power that comes from your ballsack that drives you to conquer, dominate, and be your best self is lost. Your dopamine receptors become completely fried, so life without the hub becomes dull and boring. The second weapon is video games. Like Hamza, we hate video games. Video games prey on your innate desires as a man. This is why an absurd amount of men play these games compared to women. Think about it. Challenge, conquest, domination, creation. These are basic selling points of every video game. But oddly enough, are also the basic desires of every masculine man. These fake achievements draw men in, so they lose themselves in the novelty of the game. When this happens, their drive to achieve these goals in real life is weakened and lost. The third weapon is a silent killer, yet right in front of your eyes. Without defeating this weapon, your life as a man is hopeless and doomed to fail. Stick around. We will discuss this third weapon later in the video. Number 2. Purpose over pleasure. Most modern men have lost their purpose in life. This has led to the absurd amounts of degeneracy we talked about earlier. To truly be a high-value man, you need to find your purpose again. However, this can only be done when you have defeated the 3 traps society has set for you. Once you have done this, finding your purpose is much clearer. The men who want to be high value see the cars, the women, and wealth high-value men possess and say to themselves they want to accomplish this as well. But when it's time to sit down and do the work, we really see the difference between the boys and the men. These men are not willing to sacrifice for their goals, so their goals become their sacrifice. They still keep Instagram and TikTok on their phone, which destroys their dopamine. They want to party with their friends and get drunk with the boys on the weekend, then go clap some mid-girl's cheeks. Essentially, these men don't put their purpose over pleasure. As a man, you need to master the art of delaying gratification. This is how you laser focus on your purpose and gain an unfair advantage over your competition. Without this, you will always be a boy and never a man. Number 3, overcome the third weapon. The third weapon that has been set to destroy you as a man is what you eat and when you eat. Food is an extremely powerful tool for men, but it can also lead to your downfall. Your digestive system uses an extreme amount of energy to process food. Most people will eat a big breakfast, causing their body to spend precious energy that could be used at the gym or working on their business to break down food, causing brain fog and fatigue. And the main macronutrient responsible for this, carbs. I am not pushing you towards a keto diet, but know this. Due to its effects on your blood sugar, eating carbs too early in the day will lead to a drastic decrease in your productivity. It is impossible to dominate the guy next to you when he is able to outwork you effortlessly. If you are serious about being in peak mental and physical condition, the solution is to have a meal light in carbs for breakfast, such as nuts, chicken, and a few veggies. Or you will wait until after you have finished your work for the day to eat in the afternoon. This is also known as intermittent fasting. Try this, and when you are out working, out earning, destroying your competition, come back here and share your results. Number 4, observe your emotions. Emotional boys often do what they want. Men, on the other hand, do what they need to do, no matter how they feel. Our society tries very hard to get men to be like women. Society often tells boys and men to talk about how they feel and listen to their feelings. They hate it when you tell men to toughen up or be a man. At first, this seems acceptable, but if taken to heart, can turn sinister. Men and women usually show how they feel in different ways. When you tell a woman to stop hiding her feelings and open up, they might cry and discuss their emotions with you. However, if you do this with a man, things can turn very violent. If men truly acted on their emotions, they might attack someone during an argument. Instead, the best advice for men is not to act on your emotions, but to observe them and make the logical decision. 99% of American school shooters were raised by a single mother. The fathers of these children kept order and discipline in the home. With the number of fatherless children growing and society telling boys to listen to their feelings, bad things can happen very quickly. Be careful. I am not telling you as a man you should keep everything inside. If you have a serious problem, talk to your boys or your parents. Even better, let it out at the gym first. You have to step back from the situation and look at it objectively. Most of the time, things aren't as bad as we make them out to be. The best men you'll meet know how to handle their feelings. Emotions are not bad. Bad emotions are. A lot of boys are now going to the gym. Because of anger, many men are strong and have a great body. Countless boys went from bullied to having great physiques. This is a great example of being able to control your emotions and use them in a positive way. If you know this, you'll be surprised by how much potential you have as a man. On that note, If you want to join the top 0.1% of men, like this video and subscribe for more.